Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 46th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we'll check out another application of subroutines in Perl. So as you can see, I have a script opened up here. It's called character underscore split, and in this tutorial, in this script, I am going to create a subroutine, and then I am going to pass a bunch of characters to it, and that bunch is going to have some lowercase alphabets, some uppercase alphabets, it's going to have some digits, and it's also going to have some special characters. And then I am going to use the code in the subroutine to segregate the uppercase alphabets from the lowercase alphabets, and I would separate the digits as well as the special characters, and then I would display them separately. So the name of the subroutine is char works, and I have created it on line number 3 using the sub keyword. And then on line number 4 I have the opening curly brace for the subroutine, and line number 28 I have the corresponding closing curly brace. And then I've made a call to the subroutine on line number 29, and you make the call by just typing in the name of the subroutine, and that in this case is char works. And then, as I said, I have passed a bunch of characters. You have small a, b, c, and then you have the dollar symbol, the pound symbol, ampersand, and then you have the asterisk, and then you have uppercase s, r, t, and v, and then you have some digits 8, 1, 3, 5, 4, 7, 6. So the idea is to separate the lowercase alphabets from s, r, t, v, and then the special characters from the rest of the characters, and then the digits have to be displayed separately. So the four kinds of characters have to be classified into 4 different bins, and then they have to be displayed. So when you pass string of characters, or even if your arguments are entirely numeric, as I mentioned in the last tutorial, the arguments are collected by the subroutine in the form of a special list, which you can access using the @ symbol and the underscore symbol. So we are going to use a for each loop, which is going to have a scalar variable c as its control variable, and then we're going to loop through the contents of the argument list, the arguments that are passed to this particular subroutine. So that is contained in this list. So when you have a statement like this, you're going to loop through the contents of the characters that have been passed. So in the first iteration, the scalar variable c is going to hold small a. In the second iteration, it's going to hold small b. In the third iteration, it's going to hold small c, so on and so forth. So within the for each loop, we're going to check if the ASCII code of the character that has been passed is greater than or equal to 65 and less than or equal to 90 or not. If that is the case, then it means it's an uppercase alphabet, because the ASCII code for capital A, uppercase A, is 65, and that of capital Z is 90. So in Perl, I don't remember if I have mentioned this earlier in this course or not, but you check the ASCII code of a character using the ORD function. So you type ORD, and then within parentheses you pass $C, which is the variable that's going to hold the character from this list, and you check if the ASCII value is within this range or not. If that is the case, then you use the push function to store the character in a list called upper, right? So this list has been created to hold all the uppercase alphabets, and you create it obviously using the @ symbol. And if the ASCII code does not lie in this range, then we're going to check if it lies in another range, which is 97 to 122. And this range 97 to 122 is for lowercase alphabets. So if the ASCII value falls in this range, then we're going to append the character to another list called lower, and again I'm using the push function for this. And if it does not lie in this range either, then we're going to check if it lies between 48 and 57. If that's the case, then it is a digit. So again, I'm using the ORD function to fetch the ASCII codes, and then I'm simply using the push function to push the character to another list called digits. And if it does not lie in any of these 3 ranges, then it means it's a special character. So we don't need a condition here. You could just use the else block to pass the character to the list called special using the push function. So after doing all this, after for each has completed all its iterations, we're going to get to line number 24, where I have a print statement to display the uppercase alphabets. So we're going to first show the text uppercase alphabets passed colon, and then we're going to display all the values from this character list that are uppercase alphabets. And then similarly I have print statements for lowercase alphabets, for digits, as well as for special characters passed. I'll make sure this file is saved, and when I press F5, I see that the uppercase alphabets passed are S, R, T, and V, and the lowercase alphabets passed are A, B, and C, and then the digits passed are 8, 1, 3, 5, 4, 7, 6, and the special characters passed are dollar symbol, pound symbol, ampersand, and the asterisk. So it has successfully segregated all characters, and it is classified in the correct bins, and it has displayed the four lists correctly as well. So I hope you guys had fun watching this tutorial. You may subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm going to see you in the next video, in which we'll continue our discussion on Perl. And thanks for watching this one. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care.